It is challenging to dismantle something that you believe, especially when you don't want it to be true. We believe the thoughts that we experience in response to what happens in here, and out there. And if we don't like what that is, of course we try to get rid of it. There's a trap there, though. According to Einstein's principles of energy, opposites, such as problems and solutions, are made of such different frequencies that they don't even exist in the same place of focus. Yet, we behave as if they do all the time. The tendency is that when a problem arises, we fixate on it in order to find the solution through it. But that sustained attention makes it grow. We feel that happen. We fixate harder. It grows bigger. We feel worse. Soon, we simply take cover underneath the false shelter of all that now very convincing truth. Surrounded. No one can tell you differently when you believe, except for you. You can. I've been an actor, and I've been a mindset and leadership coach. And the passion, the heartbeat that runs through both of those careers is a love of conscious transformation. To me, that's the art form of proving through the full use of yourself that you're the architect of your experiences and that you can renovate each and every one. This is possible with story. So I took myself through one of the exercises in story that I teach in preparation to come speak with you tonight. And I want to take us on that same journey now. The exercise is called Question Your Story. And we begin by choosing one event. This event is something that's happening in your life that you care about, that your attention is on. Next, we're going to write two very different stories about this one event for the purpose of creating perspective. After that, we're going to title it like it's a blockbuster movie. This acquires an emotional attitude to be cast over the whole thing. And lastly, because the mind is trained to answer and mirror the kind of question that it's asked, we're going to ask 4 of them in a way that specifically has them answer to the mood. So without further ado, the event for our shared purposes is delivering on this stage. Now, the title of story number 1 and the goal of it is going to be giving full airtime to the dark side, to the thoughts and fears that we do everything in our power to push down, push aside. And we're doing it so that they can't sneak up and overwhelm us later. Therefore, my chosen title of this dark side story number 1 is Doomsday Off the Deep End. And I ask, who am I when I fear that the worst is true in myself? I'm an imposter. I'm a obsessed speaker grasping its significance and feigning glory, whose ideas may have no legs at all. As that person, who do I fear that you are, who I'm talking to? You're a room full of intimidating people who I desperately don't want to disappoint, who are judging me this entire time. Okay, according to that, what do I want you to experience? I want you to feel like you're not wasting your time. So to do that, what am I going to be doing to make sure that happens? I'm going to prove and perform. Oh, God, that feels so bad. We do not intentionally go there on purpose, do we? No, we don't want to know. We do not want to see. We don't want to feel that. But it's there. What if, when the fear comes up before that conversation, and it does, when the doubt pokes before you try something new, or when you try the thing you've tried many, many times before, and it will, What if instead of fleeing and fighting, we just say, hi, let me look at you. I know you. You let it say what it wants to say. It just wants to be seen. What if you thank it for trying to protect you? Because that's really all that's going on here. If you do that, it can give way. And suddenly you have a buoyancy that you did not have before to rise up into the story of who you really are now. And this is now titled, Hearts Ablaze. Now I ask, who am I when I fear nothing and champion myself? I'm a talented speaker and mentor who knows and loves my material and am in full trust of the difference it will make today. As that person, who do I know you are? You're a room full of kindred souls who I'm meant to meet and co-create this impact with. According to that, what do I want you to experience? I want you to thrive. Okay. So in order to make sure that happens, what am I going to do? I'm going to connect and collaborate. That's the one. I know you can feel the difference. What this important exercise does is set all the truth free so that you can be free to make clear, strong, easier choices about what you're embodying. I know it seems crazy to choose the level of vulnerability we just experienced. It feels naive. It could be folly. But if we don't lean all the way in and explore each point of view, we risk showing up all over our lives as a messy mix of both versions. For example, if I'm able to come and no problem be the connected, confident speaker, but somewhere in there, I'm energetically allowing doomsday off the deep end, I'm mixed. Or if I can collaborate with you, but somewhere in there at all, I have you defined as the judgy audience tolerating my material, I'm mixed. And all of our experience is undermined. We're under potential. The messy middle is unconscious. It is our default. That's because it feels safer. But the truth is, it is the exact kind of sneaky false shelter that erodes our foundation and steals from your life. This is the kind of work that clarifies. It has my people saying all over a span of different topics, wow, I feel relief about this for the first time. You know, I wasn't asked to change anything about myself, and I actually feel that I can work with the parts of myself I've spent years only trying to get rid of. I just accessed a love of myself and this other person that I did not think was possible. This blueprint belongs to you now. I want you to take it and use it all over your life in any area where you feel that nagging gap between where you are and where you know you want to be, who you know that you are. Brave your elements and come home. Thank you.